Hello everyone and welcome back to the Deercast. Today I am having a first look at my new HikMicro Alpex 4K LRF scope that you might remember that we picked up at the stalking show. It's a pretty interesting looking piece of kit, quite a serious looking piece of kit as well. As the name suggests, it's 4K resolution. It's got this LRF laser rangefinder on the top so you can range targets. It's also got a ballistic calculator inside it, and obviously it's got infrared modes for your night vision. I mainly got this for doing sort of open field fallow culling work, because as you can see here we have a lot of open arable fields and the ranges can be 200 yard plus easily out here, and having the rangefinder on this is particularly useful. So we're just down at the range. I've looked through the instruction manual, believe it or not, and I'm going to have a go at zeroing it. So we've just had the first shot with it. I have to say I'm very impressed with the clarity. It's not, the target isn't in direct sunlight, and we're what, sort of 7 o'clock in the evening at the moment, so starting to get a bit dark, and we're on sort of 20, whatever it is, 24 times zoom, and the clarity is pretty good, which is quite impressive. And we just had a single shot with it, and now I'm going to hopefully use the special menu in there to do a one-shot zero. So let's see how this goes. Like rookie mistake here. First shot, second shot. So obviously I went from the bullet to the target, and I should have gone from the target to the bullet with the freeze frame. So now I need to go from there to there, and then hopefully it'll be a two-shot zero.
So two-shot zero.
Two shot. Easy.
So two-shot wonder.
Just about, yeah. I think if I'd been slightly better at dealing with it, we're right there. So I mean that's a long way to go, in fairness, isn't it? If I'd done it correctly to begin with, we'd probably be closer. It probably needs to go an inch, well, a couple of centimetres maybe right, and maybe 1 centimetre down to be perfect. But I'm pretty happy with that, to be fair. So we'll put another couple down and see if we can get it bob on, and yeah, we might try some rangier stuff. Right gang, so I think it's been a little while since we've done anything with the scope, partly because we had to load up a load of 150 grain fox bullets, because that's what I want to use with this rifle setup, mainly because I'm hopefully going to be doing some slightly longer range shooting using the ballistic aspects of the scope. So we've got the chronograph out, we've got the 150 grain bullets, we've got some targets set up, and we're going to find out what speeds we're doing, and then we can enter all of that into the scope and hopefully get the ballistic calculator working. Okay, I'm going to do the second from the bottom. Okay, so we've just put 5 rounds down range, and we averaged 2,827 feet per second over a 5-shot string. So now I'm going to put all that into the ballistic calculator in the scope, and we're going to see if that works. Okay everyone, so you hopefully will have seen in the screen recording, I've just set up the ballistic calculator. So I put the feet per second, I've put the height above the barrel, I put the ballistic coefficient, I've put some other bits about the ballistics in. And we're now going to go and see if it works. We're going to probably drop it back to 250 and then yeah, give it a bit of a go. Right, so we've backed off to 200 and, where are we? I think about 250, something like that. Ballistic calculator seems to be doing the job. We've got a crosshair and another crosshair below it. So let's give it a go and see if it works. And from the top, target. Get a bit more comfy than normal. I'm gonna hit this. Do 3, shall we? I think they are all within the black, from what I can see here. But I think let's go and have a look and double check. But that's pretty, if they're all in the black, that's going to be bloody impressive. I mean, you can still see the target beautifully clearly. So, let's go and have a look. Okay, so this is our group from 115 yards, 5-shot string that we were just using to obviously get the chronograph in. We've got a bit of wind today, so I'm pretty happy with that. What was that, sort of 3/4 of an inch group, and my shooting isn't the best. Then we backed out to 240 yards, and I was pinging this with the laser and the scope. It was telling me to aim about here. That's where the ballistic crosshair was. Hopefully you can see that on the screen recording. And we've got 1, 2, 3 shots that I would say is about 1.2 inches, something like that, which is, I think, pretty decent for a 250 yard group. And the average of those is bang in the middle of that crosshair. So I'm pretty damn impressed with that. So now we're going to try and push it even further, back out to 300 yards plus, see if we can hit this target and see if we can smack a few gongs. Right, so you can believe it, we're now at 362. This is basically as far as we can get on this bit of ground. Got a bit of wind, it seems to have lulled a little bit now, so I'm hopefully not going to push our bullet around too much. I feel like we're probably stretching the limits of this a bit, but let's give it a go. We've got some gongs down there, Davana Pro stand, so let's see. Might be a little bit of a small target. Try it again. No. Might just be pushing it a bit far. I'll try it on the target, see if we can see where we're at. Oh, I definitely pulled that a little bit. Thought I might be able to see it, but no. Can't see where that's gone. We'll put another few down on the target just to see how far off we are. One more. Barrel's getting pretty hot now anyway, so that's probably be it. But give us an idea if we're at least in the right ballpark. Right. Okay, so all is not lost. I think all was happening, which isn't that surprising, is we were just getting blown off target a bit. So the actual crosshair was about up here, but the ballistic one was telling me here. In terms of elevation, considering we were at 360, something like that, I'll have to go back and check. That, I think, is pretty bloody amazing. If we'd been on a still day, I think we could have got 3-inch group, something like that. And sadly, we were just obviously getting blown slightly off. I was aiming here, and we were obviously getting blown just slightly off the side of this target, which, you know, that's only what, a 3-inch circle. So I'm not hugely, maybe a 4-inch, not hugely shocked by that. But yeah, so the Alpex scope, first impressions, having not really shot, you know, we haven't started the fallow season just yet really, it's only just started, having not shot many deer, first impressions, very, very impressed with it. Ballistic calculator seems to do a fantastic job, and I'm hoping it will give me a lot more confidence to do some slightly longer range shooting. It's quite heavy, but you know, that's is what it is. It takes a bit of time to get used to the menus, but other than that, I'm hugely impressed. You know, I was sat there at 350 and I could easily see that target with really perfect clarity. I mean, we're in the middle of the day, but that's pretty impressive. So yeah, let me know what you all think in the comments though, and if anyone else has any tips on the Alpex scope or any thoughts on it, then please let us know. We always want to hear your feedback, and please like, comment, subscribe, and tune in for the next one.